we undertake my duties day in, day out, week in, week out. I couldn't do it without them, and they are very much a first-class team, and this result today, it's not just about me, it's also an endorsement of their efforts, and I want to thank them for everything they've done over the last 5 years. Back to work on Monday. I do want to thank my excellent election agent, Jen Scott McLafferty, my outstanding campaign manager, Robert Kirkpatrick, and also my comms guru, Shona Campbell. And while the whole of Inverclyde SNP team that worked so hard for this success, we worked tremendously since last September, and it's been a consistent campaign that we've undertaken. So we'll enjoy today, we'll enjoy the weekend, but we also then go again for next year. Every election is very much different, and the backdrop to this election campaign has been very much global instability, rising fuel prices and food costs, and also political uncertainty in Westminster. So I'm pleased that my party, the Scottish National Party, has a leader in John Swinney, who is experienced and reliable, and is also showing the leadership that we need in these turbulent times. And finally, Inverclyde is my home. Inverclyde is a welcoming community. Community cohesion is very much the core of Inverclyde. Our community has been built on a few things: immigration, emigration and migration. And for me, that's one thing that every single person on this stage should remember. It's part of Inverclyde's DNA. Thank you.
Thanks to the Returning Officer for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. It's just some very quick thank yous. Thanks to everybody who made this election possible today and made it run so smoothly. I'd like to thank my agent, Alan Holliday, for a great job on this campaign, along with local campaign supremo, Emily Burt, who has been invaluable to me throughout this whole campaign. I'd like to thank my good friends, as in my councillor colleagues, and Martin McCluskey MP, alongside key campaign activists. You all know who you are. Your hard work, kindness and support makes you all winners in my eyes today, and I know how much you chose to prioritise this campaign over having other free time and other things that you could be doing instead of out knocking doors and speaking to people. But you did it because of how important it was to you and to us as a team. It meant that we delivered a campaign that I think we can be proud of, where we tried to beat the SNP and reject reform and deliver change that meant we could focus on the priorities of Scottish people. So it has been an honour to be the candidate leading that, and I know that many people will be disappointed today, but thank you to everyone who made the choice to vote for me. Finally, thanks so much to my family, who have been right behind me throughout this campaign, and only they can say whether having more time to spend with me from now on is a good or a bad thing. Thank you.
So just briefly to say, first and foremost, to thank the wonderful people of Inverclyde, great people that I grew up with, friendly, lovely, kind-hearted. It's been an absolute joy to be on the doorsteps, and thank you for the response that we got. I'd like to thank my agent, Jean-Anne Mitchell, and our volunteers. We are a young party. We have a long way to go, but we made a great start here, and thank you so much for all your efforts.
Can I join Stuart in thanking the Returning Officer, the Assistants, Inverclyde Council and all the staff that have been here, including the police, caterers, and of course the huge media presence that we have today as well. But I'd also like to thank the members of my local party, including my agent Jenny, and all those who've been out delivering leaflets for me. And I have to thank my mother, God bless her, because she's put up with me over the last 10 years in politics. And I know that's not easy. Anyone that looks at social media will know it's difficult for people's families to put up with. I'd like to congratulate Mr McMillan on his re-election. Stuart and I have worked together on many things over the years. This is my hometown too. We have a shared passion for this community. And anything he does that makes this town and community better, I will support it. And where I think he's failing the community, I will say so as well. And I think that's the right thing to do. I'd actually like to thank all the candidates, because it does take a lot of guts to put yourself forward for election. And having done it 4 times now, I know how difficult it is. And to those that are elected perhaps later today on any regional list that they're standing on, I would say to them, congratulations in advance, but I would also say please use that position of power and privilege very wisely over the next 5 years. I would like to say, though, on the turnout, and I think it's disappointing, we're down to 51% in Inverclyde. I think we can do better than that. I think politics can do better than that. What that says to me is people out there rightly are scunnered with the status quo. They're scunnered with politicians. They don't feel that they're listening to them. And I think all political parties have to work together over the next couple of years to build that trust of the public back so that the turnout is higher in forthcoming elections. On my own result, well, last time I believe the Lib Dems got about 1,000 votes. I think I've doubled the vote. I'm chuffed with that. And that's one way to spin it. But I have to say, because this could be the final time I stand on stage as an MSP, subject to what happens on the regional list later, it has been a real privilege and pleasure to be an MSP for the last 10 years. I've enjoyed every moment of it. To represent the West of Scotland and to stand in my hometown of Greenock is a huge privilege and something I'll never, ever forget. As many know, I left the Conservatives last year and joined the Lib Dems, and I did so particularly out of principle, because I do believe in better politics. And I think what everyone in this room needs to agree on is that politics can and must do better. We need more constructive, pragmatic, respectful and polite politics. And I worry that if we go down the road of division and dividing communities and societies, that simply will not happen. I'm very proud that if my party does well today, I hope I've played a little part in that success. And I will say this, if this is the end of my political career, I'll be back.
First, I would like to thank Stuart and the rest of the staff, the returning officer, and all the work they've done today, and also the staff manning all the poll stations yesterday. I'd also like to congratulate Stuart on his win and the other candidates for the fight they have put up. It was a hard-fought campaign, and I think we all played our part in it. I would like to thank my partner for her support in my campaign and those of the Conservative Party. And I wish Stuart all the best for the future. Thank you.